Welcome, guys, to the start of a new Let's Play. A nostalgic trip down a railroad where we will take many a picture of Pokémon as our subject matter. A wildlife journey where we will try to hopefully see them in many exciting poses. Hopefully ones that do not require us to do any harm to them to get the best one, as in the past. It's been 21 years since the original Pokémon Snap. Now, it is made new for the Switch era, for a new generation. Let's begin this Let's Play. In English, Drift your controller, get back up there. No, where are you going? Back up there. We're going to fight against this drift. Oh, yeah. There's language for character voices. English is fine. No voices? I'm good with that. And we'll just go with standard guy. Oh, nice. Takes my name already. Are we ready to go? Yes, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Is there motion control? Is this what's doing it? Maybe. Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences. Hi there, I'm glad you made it. Welcome to the Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences, or LENS for short. My name is Mirror. I'm taking it as in a mirrored camera. Or mirrorless is the point, isn't it? I'm researching Pokemon and their natural environment here on Florio Island. Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's going to study every single island here in the Lental Region. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's going to be amazing. Huh? No one? Are you forgetting a certain explorer? Oops, good point. You've read the stories of Captain Vince, haven't you? But even counting him, Professor, your survey is going to be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's here on vacation while her school's on break.
Jeez.
I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Yes, that's right. And I appreciate the help.
Anyway.
Now, before we go over what you'll be doing in this program, why don't we step into the lab to get settled?
Yeah.
Right, you are, Professor. I'll lead the way.
Now.
All right, allow me to explain. The Lental Region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing those Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. And that's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way,
At night, you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
All right.
Now, without further ado, here's your research camera. I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team too. That's right, it's more than just a camera. It lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly.
Yep.
It'll also serve as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it.
what do you think?
Awesome, right? The professor invented it.
Professor?
Can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Anyway.
Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations. Please tell me how, like, it seems to come out further than what the slim body of the camera actually is.
Yep.
All right, come on. Let's go outside. Tutorials are based on default button layouts, and before we continue, I will just say the audio is really that low. I've got it at maximum. It's just a quiet game. Perfect time, you say?
Try getting a shot of that Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo.
Sure thing. Oh, I'm not allowed to move anything yet, though. Just take A.
Yes! Nice going!
Right in the center.
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shot? of your viewfinder?
Yep.
That's called the pointer. If you use the left stick to move the pointer around, the camera will move to follow it. Give it a try.
I will move the pointer then. So you just want me to take a picture or not?
Point
That's
the
gone.
camera up and down, and even spin all the way around left or right.
Is there any other
You
Pokemon?
can use motion controls to aim your camera too. Oh, look! Here comes Pikachu!
Here comes Pikachu, but I'm not sure how the motion controls work at this point.
Try getting a shot of that Pikachu. First, move the pointer so it's lined up with Pikachu. Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now? Whatever that shape is around is the subject of your photo. Remember that. It'll be important when the professor's evaluating your photos.
Okay. I was trying to get center shot. Like, I was trying to move the whole frame, but the frame doesn't move with the pointer. The pointer moves and you have to edge it outwards.
Try snapping a photo.
Oh, I can't move now. I will take a shot.
That's it! Great job! But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh?
It does look kind of small. Oh, snap indeed.
Times like this call for zooming in. To zoom in, just hold the ZL button. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go. Try snapping a photo of Pikachu looking nice and big.
It's just going to explode. Okay, so zooming actually centers him straight away.
Great! See how much bigger it looked that time? You want your subject's whole body smack dab in the middle of the frame, looking big. Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great. Oh, right! You can adjust your camera and motion controls from the settings menu. You can also adjust them from the pause menu while you're out doing research. Hey, Professor! We've covered the basics.
Okay.
Hello.
So, how was that? I hope you get the hang of your research camera.
Anyway,
Now then, I'll evaluate the photos you took.
first of all,
Would you mind choosing one shot of each Pokemon you photographed? I'll rate them using my special scoring system. Pick whichever shots you think are the best. And try selecting the Pikachu folder. Wow, this camera actually, like, sorts them out. It knows what they are. You can choose a photo with left to right or by moving the pointer. Press A when you decide which one to show me. I mean, obviously we want the zoomed in shot. God, what's the quality on my camera? I guess that's the preview, right? The Vivillon folder is next. I only have one to show. And then I've got to show Professor, do I? Starting with photo number 1.
a new discovery.
Oh, it's Pikachu. It's the first time you've gotten it as your subject. The first thing I do is rate each photo from 1 to 4 stars. I came up with the system to help us understand and categorize how Pokemon behave. Photos of Pokemon in an ordinary state get fewer stars. More unusual behavior means more stars. Simple enough, right? To be clear, the number of stars a photo receives doesn't affect its score. Every category is important. By the way, the camera keeps logs of what was happening when you took each photo. That data helps me categorize your photos. Let's move on to the scoring. First, I'll evaluate the subject's pose. Snapping your photo at just the right moment is key to getting a high pose score. Now, on to the other factors. So that's, what's it out of? That's actually a good question. We need to know what the upper limit is. Now on to other factors. Size is straightforward. The larger your subject Pokemon appears in the photo, the better. Then there's the direction the Pokemon is facing. Try to get it facing you in the photos. Next is placement. Try to get the Pokemon in the center of the frame for a nice balanced photo. Well, the zoom in does that anyway. And finally, you'll get bonus points if other Pokemon are in the photo with your subject Pokemon. Now, I know that has a lot of info all at once. Let me boil it down. Remember this and you'll do fine. Get the Pokemon nice and big at the center of the frame, then snap the shutter. With all that in mind, here's your evaluation. So my direction was good, my placement was good, there were no other Pokemon. Looking good. Hard to believe you're a beginner. I mean, it was lined up for me. I won't say I did many better than that. So I guess you weren't facing towards me. I mean, you're big in center. Next is Vivillon, a new addition to our research.
Nice work.
So, post is 500. So that must be standard. 1,000 must be best then, because my placement is central. I'll take 1 star. Remember, getting the whole Pokemon in the frame looking nice and big is key to a good size score. And so we take many runs to get the perfect shot.
How was it?
What did you think? Once you get your photos evaluated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. That will be a great milestone to work toward.
All right.
That about does it. I think it's time you set off on your own adventure. Explain to me why you have the goggles, sir. What's...
Now then.
That should about do it. See this pod? It'll carry you on your photography expeditions.
By the way,
It's called the Neo 1. It's the best. It can teleport to far places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago with a little help from someone I know. You see, it makes use of energy hotspots get scattered throughout the Lental Region.
jeez.
Come on, Professor. The details can wait. Fair enough. Let's get you moving. Climb on in and touch your camera to the console. So you mean to the thing? That's why it's my ID card, right?
Good luck! You got this!
Enjoy your first photo expedition.
Okay, the game can be louder if it wants to be. I wonder what about the goggles. What's with the camera? He's already wearing glasses. He has to wear goggles and then photos? That seems like a bit too many things in between you and the camera. What dangers are there? Oh, I'm off.
The entrance to Florio Nature Park.
Florio Nature Park, is it? Oh, it's coming out for me.
The Neo 1 will automatically
I guess I gotta do that as well.
follow that route.
Ah!
You can just focus on looking
I missed the
around
cute
and
things.
taking photos.
And I guess I didn't get you a full-in shot as a Dodrio. A Boufflant. I missed my chance to take a good shot of them by the look of it. A lamppost. Anything that way? Wait. Why did you change? What did you do a second ago? Bidoof. I thought I saw that thing go. It's a Wurmple. Hey,
That's great!
that was amazing, was it? I take all the pictures of Wurmples. Wurmple on a tree. Is that an action pose? It's a mushroom. Oh. Eh. A crystal bloom. That was a Dodrio from the start. What was it doing? I guess I didn't count enough heads. Do you just attack the poor little birdies? I was about to say, how close do I get before I'm interrupting you? Guess that's a bit more facing me. It's a Magikarp over there. Oh, go send it. Ah! I couldn't get the good pick for the front, but there's Pichu. What else have we got going on here? Bidoof making a dam. What's going on here? Did you do anything, Magikarp? I think the Dodrio just moved. It's nice. Is that a nest for the Swanners then? I'm assuming so. Hey, birds. It's trying to keep track of everything while it goes on around you. And also there's like other chirps going on around. Hello. So that might be the end. Can you face me? Comfies, come back. Do something. There we go.
Marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp.
That's what you gotta wait for, isn't it?
Basically, it's the end of the course. When you get back, I'll take a look at your photos.
Gotta take a look at my photos, is it? Maybe we should move the camera to the other side where the people aren't speaking.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now, we had a good time in Florio Nature Park. I'm just thinking then, part of Pokemon Snap is, of course, learning the routes for when the cool shots happen, when the cool things are about to take place, and then taking the shot. So the first time through, you're generally going to miss a lot of the good stuff.
Anyway.
Now, just like before, it's time to show me some photos you took. Go ahead and choose one photo per Pokemon. One per poke. I mean, I guess that's probably not as good as the other one. I don't know. That's quite big. Considering I take one per, that's a good, fairly good Pichu. Should I take that photo of the Dodrio? Long range Bouffalant. See, I imagine that one's a better one just because it's his front. So he's facing me at least. It's a magic up. It's definitely facing me. It's a better picture of Swanna. What should I take? The one of it flying through everything, or the group, or this nice one on the sign? Okay, that's got to be the best photo. That might be the second best. I'll go with that one. Why not the pick of the butt? No subjects. Now that flower was definitely take a pictureable of. So there's something going on with that. Alright, time to go through the rankings. How did I do?
All right.
Let's have a look, shall we? Vivillon. Takes your breath away, does it? So it's... Oh, we're ranking it versus the previous one then. It's got no stars. Size is very good. So it's actually a new record for it. Getting the whole Pokemon in the frame looking nice and big is a key to a good size score. So you can go over 1,000. I guess I'll take that one because, I mean, that one's nice. See, if it wasn't just judged on the Pokemon, do you know what I mean? If it wasn't just judged on the Pokemon, the photo to the left is actually a lot nicer because of the surrounding environment, the greens, the lighting. But I guess it's only the Pokemon that matters. Alright, Pichu's not bad.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Pose is okay because it's just standard. Size is going to be 2,000 as highest. Okay. 4,331. I got a diamond star? So so there's rankings within the own star rankings. This is research, not an art sell. Sorry.
A new discovery.
It's Bidoof. We're having fun with that Dodrio.
Nice work.
Pose was less than 500? I mean, it's got other Pokemon for 91. How did I get exactly 4,000 out of that? I wonder if 4,000 is diamond. I've just hit it. That's not too bad. Hey, Beard. Thank you. What's up? And reminding people to like, comment, or subscribe and all that jazz. For the 47th
A
month.
new discovery.
Bouffalant.
Nice work.
Standard pose. Low size. Direction and placement are fine. So yeah, that's a bronze star. So there must be some, like, silver might be around 3,000. Then 3,500 gold and 4,000 diamonds. It's just trying to make a lot of assumptions here.
Nice work.
Pose is normal, size is small, direction and placement are good. Try getting closer to the Pokemon's faces too. Well, I would if my function has only like 2 zoom. Normal and 1. Or maybe we'll unlock more camera stuff in the future. Bidoof.
Discovery.
I probably should have waited till I moved around more.
Perfect timing.
Pose is good. Okay, so that was silver for 3,437. So yeah, it's looking like the right scoring. So the 4,000 is incredibly lucky then. Bang on it.
A new discovery.
Wemple. Obviously, the direction isn't going to do well. I got a better score than I thought, and then 3,500 is indeed gold. So that one's got to be okay.
New discovery.
She even was like, oh, that's really cool when I got it. Now, that was not actually cool at all. My subject's dead center, so it feels balanced. Now, come on. That's got to be pretty good. Oh, that's a 3-star. Oh, lucky 7s. Diamond 3-star. There was no way the big Pokemon near the end wouldn't do something.
Nice work.
Alright, so I don't get any extra points for it being on a sign. Maybe I should choose the group. It's looking straight at me. So that's bigger than the other one, so I'm assuming this is better than the other Swanna photo, so I chose correctly there. Not bad. Without getting anything special happening, that's pretty good. That's quite a close-up of Magikarp.
Discovery. Nice work.
How was it rate me this time? Gold maybe? No, silver. We need to make it evolve.
A new discovery.
Right, so it's definitely not face on, but there are the other Pokemon around. It's got a nice environment. Does that count for nothing? Wow, other Pokemon really don't give much of a score.
What was it?
So, what did you think? Got a research level. One last thing. Let me tell you about research levels, which I easily passed level 1. Your research level on a course tells you how much progress you've made there. Once that level goes up, you may see Pokemon behave in ways you haven't seen before. Oh my goodness, so you have to level it up to make them act differently. The key to raising your research level is to observe all types of Pokemon's behaviors. That means getting photographs of them in every category from 1-star to 4-star. So in short, fill up that photo dex. Keep that in mind and you'll be on the right track. So get out there and snap lots of photos and cherish the encounters with Pokemon you have along the way. Nighttime next, maybe?
All right.
Another step forward for our research. I bet Pokemon in the area are getting comfortable with you. That how things work? A gift? Photo program newbie. We researched Florio Nature Park for the first time. We got to score 2,000 points or more in the size category during a photo evaluation as big as possible. You got to score 1,000 points or more in the placement category during a photo evaluation, smack dab in the middle. I guess I will save them to album. Oh, what? Which is in your space in the lab. You can choose Resnap to make some changes to photos before you save them. I guess they're not needed because they're not in the photo decks. Is what I'm imagining. So we don't actually need to do anything with that. So you can literally re-border the same snap. I will save that one to my photo album. There we go. I'm good with that. That was the best one. No dispute. So you win when you take pics of every Pokemon in the game? Hey, don't know the win condition, man. We don't know if there's a store or anything. It's Pokemon Snap. We're just out there for the photography, right?
Now then.
That covers just about everything.
Hey, so
Can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later? Not yet, but soon. After a little more practice.
Also,
By the way, don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your photo decks anytime. I'll explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
anyway.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos. What? I'm not allowed to go on at night? Don't I have a pod that protects me? So I go by the lab. This is the professor's lab. Not that it's your first time here, of course. This is where the professor does his research and works on mechanical stuff. So it's the goggles then. In fact, he pretty much lives here.
All right.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of what you can do here.
Excuse me.
That server over there is where we store our research work. There are a few things you can do with all that data. First, you can check your photodex. That's the encyclopedic records you're building with the photos you're taking. Isn't it cool getting to put together your very own photodex?
Then.
Next, there's your space. That's where you can see your personal photo album and adventure milestones.
By the way.
Your album is for photos you want to keep but not put in your photodex. You can edit your album photos in some cool ways too.
Wow.
Forgetting anything?
Professor!
Hey, Professor, was there anything else I was supposed to mention?
Also,
Did you cover what we can do on the internet? Oh yeah, that was it. If you use the online internet features, you can see photos from players all around the world. If you really like a photo, you can tell the photographer nice job by giving the photo a little digital medal. It really is a photo sharing system. They're called sweet medals. Give all you want. People love getting them.
agreed.
That's right. You can also see other photographers' rankings in each score category.
Okay.
All right, I think that's everything. I'm sure you'll figure it out all quick. I'm sure. Don't be shy. Try everything out. So now, relax. We've got more stuff to do. So we've got your space, internet, and we can get back to the camp.
All right.
And just to prove something, by the way, guys, in case you're like, why is the game volume so low? Sound is at 10. I can't go any higher. That is it. Also, X, Y, and B will do something. Z, R, and R will also do something. So let's go forward the game to actually try and unlock stuff, shall we? So back to our research. Are you headed out on another expedition already?
Now,
Before you go, let me tell you one more thing you can do with your research camera. You can run a scan. That'll give you details about your surroundings. It tells you about nearby Pokémon and points out anything unusual.
Hey, so
Professor, what counts as unusual? You've never given me a solid answer.
so,
Basically, anything that makes the system go, check this out!
yeah.
Well, I guess that's all the detail we're gonna get.
yep.
You'll get the hang of it once you try it, Rita. Would you mind demonstrating?
Yep.
Leave it to me, Professor. All right, get that camera ready. Tutorial me, baby. Also, why have you got my mum's name? And I called you baby. I'll call you mum from now on.
Running a scan is easy. All you gotta do is press the X button. Try it out.
I'm pressing the X button. Okay, I gotta press A again first.
You saw that Pokemon's name pop up, right? And did you also notice that question mark?
Yes.
That tells you there's something you can take a closer look at.
Can I?
First, move the pointer over the question mark.
So maybe like that crystal bloom then?
Did you see the pointer change shape?
I did. Also saw Pikachu being a photo hog and trying to get in frame. Pikachu bomb.
That's your cue to press and hold the X button to analyze whatever's there.
So vain, Pikachu.
Give it a try. There! Now you should see the results.
The Neo 1. This vehicle is essential for your Pokemon research.
Come to think of it, I heard that a friend of the professor's came up with the name Neo 1. Well, pretty easy, right? When this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen, there's something nearby to check out. When you see that, try running a scan and taking a careful look around. Oh, right, I almost forgot. There's one more cool thing you should know about scanning.
What?
Some Pokemon will react to the sound and electrical signal from the scan.
Oh, okay. So we can make them do stuff?
If it gets their attention, that's your chance to snap a photo. The professor calls it an accidental say cheese feature.
An accidental say okay. Accident cheese.
Cover everything.
Couldn't you have built one in the first place?
Professor,
Hey, Professor. Explanation's all done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rita. Don't hesitate to run a scan. It'll tell you a lot about your surroundings. Okay, we can see our regions. Try taking lots of photos of Pokemon in the nature park during the day. So we're stuck on the one route for now. Change research level? Oh, you can actually go back as well. So we're on research level 2. So if you missed a shot, so essentially the levels are just differentiating the courses. I can take up to 72 photos. I got nowhere near that. We're gonna check this out.
Look at this.
You're telling me? Ah, stop doing that. No, I missed the taking a picture of them looking at me. Trying to make it say cheese to me, but it's not really working. Feel like I'm missing my timings here. That made them respond. Made them run away. Come back, kids! Try and take a photo of you, miserably failing. Okay, now they've complicated matters too much by doing the scanning function. Was there magic up in the wall then? Oh, I made it wake up. Okay, that was a more interesting photo. The berries. Some charged fruits on the ground. Did the Pokemon do this? I mean, the Wurmples, maybe. I think that's a better picture of the Bouffalons. Oh, wait. Are you up there again? No? What are you trying to get me to scan? Is it the Crystal Bloom? I'm not keeping up with things here, am I? Crystal Bloom that grows on Florio Island. That definitely made it do a thing. Feel like I'm missing more. Oh, that... Duckless everywhere. So it made them look at me for a little bit. I think I lost all the birds in the meantime, though. They're fluttering past me. What are you doing? Run over the kids. What's it doing there? They're building even more dammy stuff at the moment. What have I got scanned this time? Wait, what? Hello! I don't know if I wanted to zoom or not on that one. A hoot hoot! Guess I would only wake up at night then? Are the Duckless bullying the Magikarp? I can't see now. You can make a lot of them do little movements though from scanning them. So what can I make you do, sir? There's a Bouffalon in the middle of everything. I need to get a picture of you looking at me. Oh, hello.
It's time.
Kids, look this way. Got orange flower Florges now. Oh, look, it's Bouffalon with a... What happened then? Didn't want to look at me. Did I miss it when it had the cool crown of flowers on it? No! So yeah, learning those timings and trying to like get them when they're doing the interesting thing without knowing the timing of when they're going to do the interesting thing.
It's time.
Harder than you'd expect, isn't it? Getting the hang of this course, aren't you? I think I did worse. Why don't you pick some photos to show me? Okay, what's the best Buffalont picture then? I certainly think that one might actually be best. Either that one or that one. I'm pretty sure that won't be good enough. Now that one might be better. There's a cute little Wurmple. That's them going quack with the ducklet there. I was wondering if the ducklets were bullying the Magikarp. I wonder if that'd be an action pose. Do I want that one of them building their dam even further? So this one is ranked as a 2-star photo. Oh, so I guess I should be looking for the one which doesn't show on the left. That is considered a better photo than ones taken before. So that one's a 2-star photo, whereas the other one was a 1-star before. That's a 2-star photo, and the previous one was a 1-star. That's a 2-star photo. Okay. I think we see the key. Right, that Tangrowth shot, while it was doing a thing, was a 2-star versus the other ones, which that was too close up. And then that one's good enough 1-star. Just photos of Hoot Hoot's kind of side. Still only a 1. Best I could do. Let's get them all ranked up then.
Now then.
Let's see what we got. It's a 2-star photo. That's new.
Nice work.
My 1-star photo is not looking too good. Good size. Direction wasn't terrible. 3,800. Hoot Hoot feet pics. Yeah. Getting my Buffalont collection here.
Nice work.
Size is great. Direction's great. Placement is great. Oh, that was... I guess the patterning mattered more. Hey, if the game says it's better, then it must be better, right? And it's diamond. A 2-star Dodrio. Good size, good direction, good placement-ish. And that's a diamond.
Nice work.
My double star Wimple. It was very close up. Not a diamond. I guess I like the sun and the shading too.
Nice work.
2-star Swanna? Is that just basically 2 swans? Just short of a diamond as well. Well, seems I didn't take too many bad photos then.
A new discovery.
A ducklet is brand new. Cute little thing it is. That baby blue is nice. Kind of loses itself in the water a little bit, doesn't it?
Nice work.
So what are we looking at? Size is worse. Pose is worse. Everything is worse. I think I'll keep the one that's a diamond, thanks. So that ended up as a 2-star Bidoof. So just because it was really close? I didn't even think I caught an interesting behavior on that one. I mean, that one was obviously a bit more of an interesting behavior because we got it to do the say cheese thing. No, that was actually not a good pose. I guess it was on the basis that I zoomed out. What the best photo?
A new discovery.
Feet pics of Hoot Hoot.
Nice work.
I mean, that's did better score than I really thought, even if it's bronze is probably the lowest you can get. Bigger Talo. It's got to be a better score on the base of its size. Diamond. Okay. Good upgrade. We'll never take a picture of that guy again. Now, this is worse.
Timing.
Oh, that's a 2-star, isn't it? Because it was a different coloration? How's that a diamond? I guess I did get it when it was at least sideways. It's just not super diamond. How many points? Not enough to trigger the next level then. Let's get better and better. I'll make sure our research keeps up with your progress. What I get as reward this time. Got a score of 1,000 points or more in the direction category during a photo evaluation. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Can we go on a night one? Night photography. Can get me a flash lens. We're gonna blind all the nocturnal creatures. Poor things. Seems a bit mean to take out flash.
Hello.
Your photography seems to be going well.
Anyway,
I think you're about ready for a nighttime visit to Florio Nature Park.
here's the thing.
Hopefully you'll get to see one of Lental's greatest wonders, a glow called the Illumina phenomenon.
Speaking of,
You're the one who discovered how that glow happens, right, Professor?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am, but explaining the process scientifically was just one step toward my ultimate goal. Finding the special Pokémon spoken of in the legends of Lental. You mean the Illumina Pokémon? I thought they were made up.
No.
No, they're very much real. You've seen the photos from Captain Vince's travelogue, haven't you? That's even more vague than like Yeti and Loch Ness Monster photos.
what?
You can barely tell what's in those photos, and they're ancient anyway, literally 100 years old.
All right now.
Oh, we can discuss that later.
Right?
For now, enjoy your nighttime outing. Legends! Send me on my nighttime outing. At night, you might be able to see the Illumina phenomenon at the nature park. Observe your surroundings carefully, I shall. Seems you don't get any extra points for scanning things, by the way. Oh, that counts as a level 1. Well, that mixes it up a little. Time to photo them all. All the poor things are just trying to sleep. Hey, you.
See a whole new side of Pokemon at night.
Oh, no, come back.
Watch for differences in their behavior.
Let's go, buddy. Take a big head picture. Oh, damn, he just turned away at that moment. Something's over there. A bidoof. At least they have surround sound audio, so you can... That first one was a good timing. Just get when his hands are flopping out, maybe. Canopy! No, come back! What am I looking at this time? It's gonna sleep. There's a big sounding thing in front of me. Oh, hello. Oh, we'll sleep. Am I going to crash? What's Pidgeot doing? Sleeping torteras everywhere. I think I just got flew over. That's good. That was a good moment. They were not happy. Oh, that's cute. Let's say, where are you? It's padding around next to me here. Hey! Arr. There's a bigger. Oh. That was probably a good one. What's the scanning point? Better if I zoom out on some of these, isn't it? There's another crystal bloom there, is there? Ah! Frontal combi action.
Hey, do you copy? We just picked up a huge energy reading near you.
Yeah, but I'm looking to... I'm taking...
Professor's busy trying to make sense of the data. Let's ask him about it when you get back.
But I was taking a picture of the score buddy doing the cool poses. And hopefully hoping it wasn't going to set the poor plant thing alight. That's what I was worried about. We've got a lot to discuss, but first let's get your photos evaluated. I guess there wasn't any new categories. So when it's got an exclamation mark, it's a new category entirely by the look of it. So that's pretty cool. So I wonder which is the best one here. So supposedly have I got like star categories from every category at this point? No, it's only of the one. What do you think's the best one? When it was doing like the cheeky little hiding behind the bouffalon? Or like the sleeping on top of... The fact that I can only show one is very disappointing. I think that one might be better. It was exclaimed upon, remember? So these are 1 stars. I haven't got a 1 star yet. I'm just going to go with the big one. Only got the 1 shot of Caterpie. I got a 3 shot of the Murkrows. Nice. Pinsir Buddy. So there's 1 stars and 2 star shots. I'll go with that one. Torterra. We did get a 2 star shot. It was one of the more zoomed out shots I got. I don't know if I should be going for the 1 stars or the 2 stars first. That's a 2 star because, again, the scan made it turn around at me. I'm assuming sleeping Bidoof can't do better. So we got a 1 star, we got a 2 star. But that's a 2 star too. That's gotta be better than my previous Grookey picture. I mean, that's a really nice, collectively cute photo. So we've got two star Hoot Toots. I guess I'll go for that one because it's frontal and very big, etc. And obviously that was going to be 2 star. Got it during the pose.
Let's do this.
Okay, Score Bunny. Who went with this one?
A new discovery. Nice work.
Score Bunny being cheeky is a good pick, but there was no actual special pose. It looks like sleeping would have been better. For a 1 star, that's a diamond. I will take that.
Nice work.
Tangrove. Nearly relied on its size to get me into the diamond category, but oh well. Caterpie.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Size of 2,000. Diamond Caterpie. How do we make you evolve? The 3-star Murkrow pick.
Great timing.
Okay, it was a good pose. The pose is what gives you the stars. And apart from that, it looks like it's definitely a diamond. Imagine that was the best picture we got. Oh, I think that's a pretty good one as well.
A new discovery.
It's kind of narked that I woke him up a bit.
Nice work.
Diamond. Ah, close.
A new discovery.
That's a pretty good one. Size might be a bit smaller than I'd expect. Oh, that's fine. Only gold. Only. It's disappointed when he doesn't hit diamond now. Pidgeot.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Not diamond either, but the best I could do, I got him to look around a bit. Maybe if I didn't interrupt it, it would be more interesting. So all the other categories were better, except for the pose. Sleeping is not good enough. Yeah, the size is definitely worse. But there's other Pokemon. So somehow that has actually taken the record.
Nice work.
I'm imagining the one on the left will win just based on size. Oh, the size was fine. Direction, placement. That actually got to a diamond. Like a nighttime shop. Were we not even using flash, by the way? I only just realized this. So size is much better. Diamond based on just taking a close-up alone. I mean, I kind of went for a cuter shot Pichu here. Suppose it's 549. Well, that was 2-star. Alright, that was right front and center with interaction pose. Yeah, 2000 size. Diamond all the way. That was the gimme photo of the whole session, wasn't it?
A new discovery.
I don't know how I'd get a bigger picture of Combi. It's a tiny Pokemon. Supposedly I could have got a closer up. Oh, come on. When you're really that close to Diamond and it's not, disappointing. So my research level should reach 50,000 off that one. So is it the points I get from the shots that get me the experience? So I need to take more shots. Or is it just one per mon? Only the ones shown. We'd have to find out. Look at that. You've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes, no matter how small. So together with friends, a score of 500 points or more in the other Pokemon category during a photo evaluation. Got the Night Expedition for a profile icon. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. My progress? That's my third photo shoot. How am I doing things that are so integral to you? Explain how integral I am.